150 sick British soldiers just received the worst possible news. 4,000 Zulu warriors, the same force that annihilated 1,300 British troops at Isandlwana, hours earlier, were marching straight toward their isolated supply depot at Rorke's Drift. No reinforcements possible for 3 days. Enemy contact expected in 2 hours. Most of these defenders had never fired a rifle in combat. Many were wounded or engineers. And they're about to face the most feared warriors in Africa, armed with nothing but single-shot Martini Henry rifles and whatever they could scrounge from a mission station supply dump. Here's the situation. Lieutenant John Chard and Lieutenant Gonville Bromhead commanded this desperate garrison on January 22, 1879, in what should have been a massacre. The Zulus weren't just any enemy. These were veterans who'd built the largest empire in African history through superior tactics and brutal efficiency. They moved at double time with stabbing spears and cowhide shields, masters of coordinated assault who'd just proven they could overrun modern armies using traditional weapons. The math was simple: 27 Zulus for every British soldier, all of them elite warriors who specialized in close-quarters combat, where British firepower advantages disappeared. But here's what no one saw coming. Rorke's Drift was packed with thousands of mealie bags and biscuit boxes waiting for transport. Seemingly useless cargo, that would become history's most improvised fortress. In just 90 minutes, Chard transformed a supply depot into an interlocking maze of firing positions that turned Zulu numerical superiority into a fatal disadvantage. Those grain sacks became perfect firing steps, allowing defenders to shoot over cover, then drop down to reload. Biscuit boxes created ammunition resupply points exactly where riflemen needed them. Hospital rooms were converted into interconnected strongpoints, with walls knocked through to create interior lines of communication. The genius was in the geometry. Every mealie bag wall was positioned to create overlapping fields of fire that channeled Zulu charges into pre-sighted kill zones. Comment below if you knew about the mealie bag fortress before this video. What looked like random stacking was actually calculated defensive architecture. Windows became rifle ports, doorways turned into choke points, and every corridor became a killing field, designed to fragment massive Zulu assaults into manageable targets that single-shot rifles could handle. When the attack began at sunset, the Zulus discovered their greatest strength had become their weakness. Their coordinated mass assault tactics, devastating in open terrain, were neutralized by walls that forced them into narrow approaches, where concentrated British firepower could reload behind cover between volleys. Each Zulu charge hit predetermined firing positions where defenders had clear shots and protected reload zones. The mealie bags absorbed spear thrusts while creating perfect shooting rests for Martini Henry rifles. By dawn on January 23rd, 351 Zulu warriors lay dead in front of makeshift barricades, while only 17 British soldiers had been killed. The remaining Zulu force withdrew in unprecedented defeat. The first time in their military history, they'd been forced to retreat from an enemy they outnumbered by more than 20 to 1. 11 Victoria Crosses were awarded, the most ever for a single engagement, recognizing how impossible defensive firepower had overcome overwhelming odds. Chard's desperate improvisation proved that superior firepower, concentrated through terrain manipulation, defeats numerical superiority every time. Modern military doctrine still teaches this principle. Hasty defensive positions, properly designed with available materials, can multiply defensive capability by factors of 10. Combat engineers study Rorke's Drift as the gold standard for transforming whatever's available into tactical advantage under impossible time constraints. Like this video, subscribe for more impossible military victories, and hit the bell for next week's tactical breakdown.